You run your hand over your sofa, and what you pick up is a second cat. You look at your favorite black sweater, and it's no longer black. It's more of a heather gray. Sound familiar? Twice a year, our homes turn into the Wild West, complete with furry tumbleweeds blowing through the hallways. This is shedding season. We love our little floofs to the moon and back, but let's be honest, this is when our love is truly put to the test. We buy lint rollers in bulk, we vacuum 3 times a day, and we still find fur even in the refrigerator. But why did nature create this fur-pocalypse? And more importantly, how can we all survive it with both our love and our sanity intact? Let's get one thing straight. Your cat isn't shedding just to annoy you. Shedding is an ancient survival mechanism. It's their built-in calendar, their way of adapting to the changing seasons. For the wild ancestors of our domestic cats, it was simple. Winter is coming, so they'd grow a thick, dense coat with a warm undercoat to stay insulated. Spring arrives, and that heavy coat has got to go, or they'll overheat in the summer. This whole process is triggered not so much by temperature, but by the length of the day, the photoperiod. Special receptors in your cat's brain detect that the days are getting longer and give the command, "It's time! Ditch the winter ballast." This is a completely natural and vital process. For their wild ancestors, it was a matter of life and death. For our indoor cats, it's just stuck in their factory settings. We humans do the same thing, just differently. We pack away our heavy winter coats and boots and pull out the light t-shirts and sandals. A cat can't hang its fur coat in a closet. It has to wear it while it's being replaced. So, when you see those clouds of fur, don't be angry. Your pet is just changing clothes for summer, following an instinct that's thousands of years old. And the cat's coat itself? It's a masterpiece of natural engineering. It's not just fur, it's a complex multi-level defense system. What we see and pet is the guard hair. It's coarser, longer, provides the color, and protects the skin from moisture and scratches. This is the cat's raincoat, but the real magic is underneath. Down near the skin lies the treasure, the undercoat. These are the incredibly soft, fine, fluffy hairs. Their main job is thermoregulation. In winter, they create a dense air pocket that, like a thermos, holds in precious body heat. This is the stuff your cat sheds in such mind-boggling quantities in the spring. Look at your cat sitting on a cold windowsill in winter. We need a sweater, but they don't. Their fur coat is far more efficient than any of ours. This 2-layer system is an evolutionary masterpiece, allowing cats to survive in both frost and heat. When a cat sheds its undercoat, it's essentially swapping its winter tires for summer tires. You can see this in your cat's daily life. When they lie in a sunbeam, the guard hairs protect them from overheating, while the lack of a dense undercoat lets their skin breathe. So that fur floating around your apartment isn't trash, it's a component from a high-tech spacesuit. It's interesting that the catastrophe we experience is largely a side effect of civilization. 10,000 years ago, when cats first started hanging around humans, they lived mostly outdoors, in barns, guarding the grain. Their shedding was strictly seasonal, twice a year, spring and fall, like clockwork. Their internal clocks were perfectly synced with nature. But what happened? We fell in love with these graceful creatures and invited them into our homes, and our homes are weird. We have central heating that tricks the cat in winter, making it think it's already warm. We have artificial lights that stay on until midnight, completely confusing their sense of day length. The result? For many indoor-only cats, shedding has become permanent. They shed a little bit all year round, with two major furnadoes in spring and fall. Historically, the cat was a working partner, and no one cared about cat hair in a barn. Today, the cat is a family member, a furry companion, and its fur on our sofa has become our shared problem. Our perception of shedding has shifted from a biological norm to a domestic problem. A lot of myths have grown up around this hairy subject. The most popular one: short-haired cats shed less than long-haired cats. Oh, that is so wrong. The truth is, all cats with an undercoat shed. The only difference is that short hairs are less visible. They don't form big clumps. They just settle on everything like a fine layer of dust. Long hair is just more obvious. Here's another dangerous myth. To stop a cat from shedding, you should shave it. Please, never do this without a strict medical reason. As we just learned, fur isn't just decoration. It's a complex thermoregulation organ. A shaved cat is like a human who's been stripped naked in the cold. It can't get warm, it can't cool down, and its skin is defenseless against the sun and drafts. It's a massive stress on their body. The truth is, fighting shedding is pointless. It's like fighting the changing of the seasons. Instead of trying to turn off the process, we need to learn to manage it. For example, many people think, if a cat is shedding a lot, it must be sick. Nope. A heavy seasonal shed is a sign of health. It means their hormonal system is working perfectly. Now, if the shedding never stops, or you see bald patches or itching, that's when you call the vet. So let's talk about us, the fur-covered sufferers. Fur on our clothes, on the furniture, in our food. It's a test of our patience. Cat owners are divided into two types: those who have surrendered and now consider fur a condiment, and those who wage a constant, exhausting war against it. This fluffy reality changes our lives. We start buying clothes and blankets that match our pet's color, and the lint roller becomes our best friend. It's even become part of our social identity. You've seen the joke, in my house, cat hair is a design choice. We joke about it. We complain to each other. We create memes. It unites us, the cat owner community, into one big understanding club. We know that behind this domestic hassle is something much bigger: unconditional love. And you know what this situation says about us? It speaks volumes about our incredible patience and our priorities. We are willing to put up with daily inconveniences, willing to spend time cleaning and brushing, because the joy this little purring machine gives us outweighs everything. Accepting the shed is part of accepting the animal. And that is real love, not loving because of, but loving in spite of. But how does the cat itself cope with all this? By grooming. Grooming isn't just about hygiene. It's a vital communication tool. When a cat licks itself, it's not just cleaning its coat, it's combing its emotions. Ever notice? If a cat is embarrassed, scared, or takes an awkward tumble, it will immediately start grooming itself. This is called displacement behavior. It's a way of saying, I'm fine, everything is under control, nothing happened. During shedding season, grooming becomes vital. Cats are physically uncomfortable with all that old, dead fur. It's itchy and annoying. By licking, they're helping themselves take off the old coat. But this hides a danger: hairballs. And this is where we can step in and take our communication to a new level. The act of brushing isn't just cleaning, it's an act of service. an imitation of social grooming. In cat language, when one cat grooms another, allogrooming, it's a sign of ultimate trust and affection. When you take a brush or a de-shedding tool and start grooming your pet, you're speaking their language. You're saying, I am your friend. I will help you. Just turn it into a ritual, a massage session. This will not only save your furniture from fur, but will also strengthen your bond in an incredible way. So, how do you survive this fur catastrophe? Simple. Lean into it and manage it. Shedding isn't a disease or a bad habit. It's a sign of health and an ancient instinct. Our job isn't to fight nature, but to help our pet through this season, armed with a good brush, patience, and maybe some hairball paste. How is shedding season going at your house? Do you have any life hacks for saving your home from the fluff invasion? And what's the most unexpected item of clothing that you found is a magnet for cat hair? Share your experiences in the comments. Let's support each other. And of course, if this was helpful, please give us a like and subscribe. We appreciate your support so much. Today, we talked about the outside, but next time, we're going to look inside. We'll talk about the most mysterious and controversial cat habit, one that some find cute and others find horrifying. Why do they bring us gifts? Believe me, their motives will surprise you. Don't miss it.